Hello friends, we continue our playlist. Let's translate. Этот путь длиннее. This way is longer. This way is longer. Этот путь намного длиннее. This way is much longer. This way is much longer. Тот путь короче. That way is shorter. That way is shorter. Тот путь намного короче. That way is much shorter. That way is much shorter. Я знаю это лучше, чем они. I know it better than them. I know it better than them. Эти уроки более полезные. These lessons are more useful. Информативные. Informative. Эффективные. Effective. И профессиональные. And professional. Чем те. Than those ones. These lessons are more useful, informative, effective, and professional than those ones. Это дешево. It's cheap. Это самая сложная вещь. It's the most difficult thing. Is the most difficult thing. Я знаю это лучше, чем он. I know it better than him. I know it better than him. Это наименее интересная книга. It's the least interesting book. It's the least interesting book. Это самый высокий уровень. It's the highest level. It's the highest level. This way is longer. This way is much longer. That way is shorter. That way is much shorter. I know it better than them. These lessons are more useful, informative, effective, and professional than those ones. It's cheap. It's the most difficult thing. I know it better than him. It's the least interesting book. It's the highest level. Это более сложно. It's more difficult. It's more difficult. Это легче. It's easier. It's easier. Этот урок намного легче. This lesson is much easier. This lesson is much easier. Этот урок намного сложнее. This lesson is much more difficult. This lesson is much more difficult. Это высокий уровень. It's a high level. It's a high level. Это лучший выбор. It's the best choice. It's the best choice. Я знаю это лучше, чем ты. I know it better than you. I know it better than you. Это важно. It's important. It's important. Эта вещь дешевле, чем та. Эта вещь дешевле. This thing is cheaper, чем та. Than that one. This thing is cheaper than that one. Это самое красивое место в мире. It's the most beautiful place in the world. It's the most beautiful place in the world. Этот урок менее интересный. This lesson is less interesting. This lesson is less interesting. Это сложно. It's difficult. It's difficult. По умолчанию используем слово difficult. Даже иногда еще употребляется слово hard. Hard. Трудно. Но по умолчанию используем слово difficult. It's difficult. It's more difficult. It's easier. This lesson is much easier. This lesson is much more difficult. It's a high level. It's the best choice. I know it better than you. It's important. This thing is cheaper than that one. It's the most beautiful place in the world. This lesson is less interesting. It's difficult. Это более важно. It's more important. It's more important. Я знаю это лучше, чем она. I know it better than her. I know it better than her. Это самая дешевая вещь. It's the cheapest thing. It's the cheapest thing. Его уровень выше. His level is higher. His level is higher. Этот урок более интересный. This lesson is more interesting. This lesson is more interesting. Этот метод более эффективный. This method is more effective. This method is more effective. Эта вещь более дорогая, чем та. Эта вещь более дорогая. This thing is more expensive, чем та. Than that one. This thing is more expensive than that one. Это дешевле. It's cheaper. It's cheaper. Это самая интересная книга. It's the most interesting book. It's the most interesting book. Этот метод намного более эффективный. This method намного более эффективный is much more effective. This method is much more effective. Он знает это лучше, чем я. He knows it better than me. He knows it better than me. Значит, мы с вами это разбирали. Помните, здесь как раз You know it better than me. Итак, повторяем. It's more important. I know it better than her. It's the cheapest thing. His level is higher. This lesson is more interesting. This method is more effective. This thing is more expensive than that one. It's cheaper. It's the most interesting book. This method is much more effective. He knows it better than me. My friends, thank you. We continue this very important playlist.